Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So we just picked up another bike. It's going to be a Kawasaki 2007 ZX6R. So here it is. Again, we bought another build. Got some front end damage. That's pretty much most of the damage. It's a little crooked too, so we got to figure why that is. Like the handlebars are straight, but the wheel's a little bit to the left or to the right. Yeah, it's all black. It's got low miles. This was our biggest concern when buying it. The rust on the gas tank is pretty bad, so hopefully we can take care of that and not have to buy a new tank. And it's got really low miles. It's got like 5,000 miles. It's pretty good for 07. Alright, finally got it out of there. But let's go ahead and see if this clicks. It's not going to turn on because there's no fuel. And the battery's dead too, but he did sell it to us with a new battery. So I don't even know what I'm doing this for. I'm not showing them nothing. But it's got a gear indicator, which is pretty nice because most bikes don't have that. And then also pretty cool, the bike, revs up to 20,000. It's probably the first bike I've seen that does that. But it's real cool. It's gonna need new tires for sure. I like the rear seat is pretty new. And it's all blacked out, so it looks pretty sick. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start removing all these broken fairings. And just start stripping the bike down. But the first thing we are going to do is try to address the rust inside the gas tank. That's probably going to be the first thing, because we haven't even turned the bike on, so we're kind of taking a risk on this one, because we bought it without the bike being on. So yeah, we're probably just going to do some muriatic acid or some kind of acid to try to get rid of that rust. So we're going to go ahead and take off the fuel cap, so we can empty out any. But it looks so nice in here, like so new and pretty organized too. Some of the hoses were like a little dried out because the bike was sitting for so long. I don't know if we mentioned it, but it's been sitting for about like 9 years because the plates have 2011 stickers on it.
So we're going to go ahead and remove the fuel pump, that way we can drain out all the fuel in there. Because it's like 9-year-old fuel, so, and also we're going to clean the inside, so.
Yeah. Alright. Because all of these got like Loctite on them or something.
Oh, damn.
Crap.
That's heckin' nasty.
Oh, is that a Black Widow?
Probably. That is nasty.
Some kind of spider.
Look at this. We are going to need a new fuel pump.
We are?
Yeah, look at that.
That thing's broken.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright, let me put these back in here.
Alright, so we most likely will need a new fuel pump. Right there, it's broken.
Make it to the bathroom. Damn, bro.
Look at that. Green gas. That E85.
Corn.
Oh.
Corn. That smells bad, dude. Doesn't even smell like good gasoline.
Oh man.
Normally I like gasoline.
Yeah, I took a big whiff of that too.
That's nasty.
Oh my goodness. Alright guys, so we just got back from Home Depot. We got some muriatic acid. So we're going to go ahead and pour this into the gas tank and swirl it around a little bit. Let it sit there for maybe 10 minutes. And hopefully that does the trick to remove all the gunk that's in there. I really wish you guys can see, but it's really dark. But I mean, you see how the rim looks? Pretty much the whole inside looks like that. Just going to go ahead and pour that in. Just be careful, don't get on your hands. I mean, it says not to, but honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and let it sit like this. And then we'll probably turn the tank on its side, like on the left side and the right side. And then, give it a good 360. Alright guys, so that muriatic acid, it didn't go as planned. We weren't ready for that. It actually worked really quickly, way too quickly, that we might need a new gas cap. Like, this top part started to melt. Like we started to see like vapors coming out, and we weren't ready for that. So if you want to do the muriatic acid thing, just pour a little bit in and swish it around a little bit. Make sure it doesn't sit for too long. Don't let it sit upside down, and it's gonna work really quickly. So to get the leftovers, I poured in some vinegar, which it's a slow and steady process. So I might leave it here for like a day or two, just to get any of the remaining rust out. But yeah, that's the safe way. If you want to go the safe way, use that one. The muriatic acid is a little bit more like hazardous. But the muriatic acid did get most of it out, so it did work. But just be careful, you know, I don't know, have a hose ready or some kind of neutralizer, because it's very acidic, and you know, wear gloves and stuff. It did get on some of the paint, so hopefully it didn't ruin the clear coat, or you know. So hopefully we can still like buff this out. But then again, I think we're gonna have to replace this because it did too much damage. But it worked, for the most part it worked. Alright guys, welcome back to another day of working on the bike. So we got the gas tank figured out and stuff. So today we're gonna pretty much just change the oil. I'm actually pretty curious to see what this is gonna look like because it's been sitting for almost 10 years. So I mean, you know, where does the oil go or whatever, it just sits. So let's see if it's got all whatever, what, 3 quarts that go in here? 4? Yeah, 3. So yeah, I mean, I guess we're gonna start taking off the fairings and pretty much tossing them because we are gonna get a new fairing kit. I realize there's more damage than just the front, so might as well. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Alright guys, so I'm going to just go ahead and drop the oil. We already stripped all the fairings off, just so we can take a better look at the bike. Dang, that's huge. 17? 17 it is. Never been so excited to a 10-year-old oil change. Let's see. Oh, okay, that was pretty tight. Ready? When you like that dirty excess? Or no?
I think it looks fine. I think it just looks black.
It's red on my hands. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it looks semi-clear, but yeah, it's kind of dirty. Let me get a rag. I should have been more prepared.
Alright, so a lot of the times it's really hard to take off the oil cap. It's like super tight. So what you can do is you can get a rag, and then if you have this you know, these kind of pliers,
this
that
curve,
twist.
yeah, with that twist.
Yeah, so you would grab onto it, but you don't want to just zoom out. You don't want to just twist because you might break the actual cap. What you do is you just grab the whole thing and then you twist with it, and then you can open it actually nice without breaking it. Yep. So a little hack.
And the towel is mostly so we don't damage the cap, so it doesn't have like, you know, teeth marks on there. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the filter now, which is in a funny spot. I don't think I've ever seen it here on a bike. But again, I haven't seen too many bikes. It's gonna leak in there, so let's see.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna make a mess.
Come on, look. On this side. You see that? Yeah. But it's got this little like scoop catch can thing, whatever it's called. Oil catch. Yeah, let's see how this looks.
See? Oh yeah, it's not. Oh,
yeah. Oh, it's not that bad.
It's not bad. Look, it didn't spill anything at all. Like a little bit of anything.
But then again, I think the bike sitting for 10 years helps.
Yeah.
So this thing is dry. Look at that. Look, that's dry.
Yeah.
See that? Look at that. That's dry like my messages, you guys. Let's see this.
It's like a new one.
Yeah,
there's nothing.
There's nothing in here, dude. What the heck?
New oil filter going in.
I was not ready for that. So 13 foot-pounds?
Yeah.
I should hear it click any minute now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it then.
That's it.
Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty tight.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and adjust my torque wrench to 21 foot-pounds.
Oh, yeah. Nice. There you go.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pour in the oil. Pick this up at AutoZone, that 10W40 from Valvoline. Oh, it's the best feeling. Alright, so we got all 4 quarts in there. If you want to peek through the little eyeglass. It's nice and full. Barely, but it's good enough. And the bike's straight up, so it's good.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and remove this tire. Well, we're going to remove the wheel because we're going to get a new tire tomorrow. So it's going to be for both of them. So we're just going to go ahead and put it on time lapse and remove the wheel.
so we're not going to do the front wheel because we don't have the tool for it, so we're going to leave that for tomorrow. But we are going to remove the front cowl just so we can see what tabs are broken and see if there's something we need to buy before that new fairing kit comes in. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Alright guys, so we started working on the fuel pump because we did notice this little wire was disconnected. So we went ahead and we, did some soldering skills to go ahead and connect that back to whatever this is. But we're going to go ahead and put it back in the gas tank and hopefully it works, and it runs. Because like we said, we bought the bike not running. We didn't even know if it was going to turn on. So we'll see if after 10 years it's actually going to go ahead and turn on. So we went in, we got some gas from Shell Premium. Let's really just hope this works.
It's pouring a lot on the tank.
Oh well.
I know.
You need a rag or what?
I wonder what this does.
Alright guys, so we saw the bike did not start, sadly. So we're just going to go ahead and replace the fuel pump. We went ahead and we ordered one from eBay, so hopefully this one works.
There you go.
Alright guys, so I just tried to pick up the filter. Look at this, it just crumbled in my hands. The freaking fuel pump filter, look at this. Look at that. It's just, look at that. What
Disgusting.
the hell?
This is all nasty.
So we're going to have to do a whole fuel pump rebuild.
Yeah.
Because, dang, I almost wanted to buy the whole thing. But
And then all the little lines broke too.
yeah, all the little wires freaking
They're
just
snapped.
super brittle and just came off. Dang, that's what happens when your bike sits for 10 years.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah.
Damn. So we're going to see if we can rebuild it because...
Buying the whole assembly is expensive.
Yeah, we don't want to
You
buy
don't
the
need
whole
it.
thing.
You don't need it.
Exactly, we don't need the whole assembly. I mean, it almost damn near looks like we do, but...
No, yeah, but everything like that's holding it, it's fine.
Yeah, this is probably the expensive
plastic,
stuff. This is
all
what
this
you're...
stuff.
Yeah, you're paying for this and this. And you're paying for the, I guess, the convenience of not having to rebuild the fuel pump.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to see if we can. If not, we're going to have to order all the little wires and rebuild kit from eBay.
Yeah.
Because we only have the fuel pump right now and the filter. But all of these... I'm gonna see if I can actually like solder it, because over here on this one, where is it at? See over here we soldered on that and it actually held on pretty well. It's actually holding on. But I'm gonna see if I can do it for the rest, so we can cheap out.
Alright, we'll see what we do.
Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and install the fuel pump. We kind of made our own cables because they were so brittle, they were just literally snap in half. It was really hard actually putting all this stuff back on, but we're gonna go ahead and actually install the fuel pump and hope it works. Alright, so moment of truth.
Alright,
Let's see.
Second
Let's
time.
turn it off. That way we can hear if it primes.
second time's the charm.
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
That's it, huh?
I think that's fast.
Yeah, so pretty much nope. It's not gonna work.
We can crank.
Damn it! No way! Woo! It turned on! Dude, that's crazy! Woo! Hell yeah! Oh, it smells bad. It smells really bad though. Damn, you did it!
It worked.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude. It sounds nice. I'm about to die.
Give it a sec. Stop, man. Alright guys, so we finally picked up the new tires. They're nice and meaty. I finally got the rear wheel on. This one was tough because you have to get the brake caliper on there too, and the chain and all that stuff at the same time, and hold the wheel and everything. So now that that's in, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it up. I mean, you want to make sure the chain isn't slacking too much, so make sure you double check that while you're at it. Alright guys, so we finally picked up a new set of tires. This rear one's nice and meaty. I already installed the first one, the one in the front, because that one's real easy. But this one's going to be tough because you got the rest of this and the brake caliper at the same time, and then it's got to slip right in here. And then you have to work with the chain and everything. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the time lapse because it's probably going to take me like an hour. No, I'm sorry, it's probably going to take, it's going to take a while, but not an hour. I had to wait till it was day out because I don't have any headlights, so that's why I didn't want to ride it last night. But I'm gonna go ahead and gear up all the way just in case the thing breaks down and it kills me. It hasn't been ridden in 10 years, so I'm gonna just keep it in maybe first or second under 20 miles per hour. So we're gonna give it a ride. And the RPM sound, the exhaust sounds pretty nice, like above 5,000. It actually works pretty good, and I think it's a stock muffler too, or a stock exhaust, whatever. But dang, it's nice. Can't wait to put all the fairings on. Alright, what's going on, you guys? So the fairings came in, we're already starting to sand them. We're probably just going to prime them today because we still need to get the paint. Alright guys, so pretty much most of that sanding is done. We're going to go ahead and put the piece inside the booth and get it ready for primer. Here we have the gun that we just picked up. There we go. Alright, here we go. Brand new. So hopefully this helps us get a better paint job because we think some of it is the gun, since we were using like a $15 gun to do most of our spray jobs. So this one we actually paid a premium for it, so hopefully it, gives us better results. Alright, so we're finally getting these pieces ready to paint. I'm gonna just hit it with some quick wax and grease remover, so we can get all the dirt and oils off our hands. That way we don't get any fisheye or contamination. But just our luck, we're probably still gonna get some. Go.
Alright guys, so the primer is done. There you go. Oh, zoom out a little bit. There you go. That new gun putting in work. It actually looks a lot better than before. And then the face, which is the most important one. There you go. Hella nice. So yes, the gun does make a difference. And the compressor. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But yeah, but tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and start painting. So then we'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Alright guys, so we just got back from the paint store. We got our black paint. We're gonna do one stage because it's easier. I mean, two stage looks nicer, but one stage, so we do less steps. So we got that. We got the hardener, the reducer. I don't have a measuring cup. I don't know why. Honestly, I just keep forgetting to buy one. And yeah, that's it. But I'm gonna go ahead and just get a shake. But the scale works just as fine. We're gonna do 4 to 3 to 1. So 4 parts paint, 3 reducer, and 1 hardener.
Alright guys, so most of the panels are done. Well, not most of them, but all of them are done. It came out actually really good, pretty good. As you can see. There you go. It looked a little bit green at first, but now it actually looks black. So let's just hope it stays that way. And then right here we dripped a little bit, but we're just gonna go ahead and buff that out, sand it out, and then buff it out once it completely cures. So we're probably gonna leave it in here. There you go. You can see camera, see the little imperfections that we're gonna have to fix. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Once everything dries, we're gonna go ahead and start putting the bike back together. So we're gonna check back with you guys then.
All right, guys. So now that the fairings are all painted, we're gonna go ahead and start installing them back on the bike. We have the old fairings here, and now we're gonna have to switch all the lights and, you know, all the little clips and screws onto this one. Alright guys, so we have most of the bike completed. Really what we need is just the front end, and the part for the front end finally came in. Here it is, and then you see right here it's broken. So now we can start mounting the headlights and the front cowl and all that good stuff. And the wiring, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so we pretty much got the front fairing on. 99% of the fairings are on. We just need to put this little piece back on. We're still waiting on the fuel pressure regulator, which is why we haven't installed the seat completely. So there's no point because we really can't ride it. So right now we're just going to go ahead and switch the foot pegs. So these are some brand new foot pegs. There we go. So they're cracked pretty bad. Alright, so here's the before. And bam, there's our after. We got nice. Murdered out everything now. Alright, what's going on guys? So I just picked up this nice little toolbox at Harbor Freight. You know, Harbor Freight tools. It was on sale, that 4th of July sale, you know, that mega coupon. So I had to pick this up because I have a freaking mess. Film the mess.
This is the current toolbox.
My current toolbox, the tool table.
Oh, this is gonna go over here now. Ooh, look at that. Super smooth.
For the U.S. General.
Yep.
But whatever, forget this. Most important, you guys, I don't know if you guys were told you already, but yeah, you guys saw we were doing the fairings on the bike, but after we fixed the fuel pump and whatever, soldered everything, yeah, the bike would turn on, but we weren't able to get it past like 5,000 RPMs, right?
Yeah, it would 4, choke. Yeah.
We would go wide open throttle and it just wouldn't go. We wouldn't be able to go more than like 25 miles per hour. And we're like, what could it be? We tried a couple different things. And we're like, try the fuel pressure regulator. It looked kind of dirty, but that was probably like the only sign that, or the only thing that we were reading on the forums that, oh, check your fuel pressure regulator. And well, we just bought a new one because it wasn't that bad. It was like 30 bucks. And dang, everybody's smooth. We just came back from a little test drive.
Yeah, and it's actually running good.
Yeah,
it actually reaches the 17,000 RPM limit.
Yeah, it actually goes all the way up.
Yeah.
So you got the keys on you or no?
No, I don't.
Alright, whatever. Let me grab them. Over here.
So yeah, all we're missing now, it's kind of just the mirrors. Other than that, then we gotta finish connecting all this stuff. Finish installing the one on this side.
Yeah, but now we're excited because the damn thing actually runs.
Yep. There you go. Yep.
Wait, I took it for a little test ride. Honestly, it's one of the most...
It's the lightest. It's the smoothest and the lightest. Yeah.
It's one of the smoothest bikes I've ever ridden. I mean, that's good. I like that I'm getting onto a better bike and a better bike, that we're moving on to better bikes.
Yeah.
It is pretty new. It's only got 5,000 miles, so that's probably why too, right? It's so smooth. It's really light.
Yeah, as you're making turns, honestly, the R6 used to be so heavy. You'd have to like really push.
Yeah, this thing.
And this one just kind of goes
like
with a little
feather.
tilt. Yeah, it just goes.
It's literally a ninja.
It's literally a ninja.
Yeah,
it's quiet.
Yeah, it's exactly.
It's really stealth.
Yeah, it's quiet too. When we like the murder look, but it was so smooth. Now I'm excited. You know, and now I actually get to drive it tomorrow, like far. Alright, so we're gonna put the rest of the parts that we have here. We still don't have mirrors, so I gotta order those. But yeah, let's go ahead and put the seat on and put these side plastics on, and that would be it pretty much for the bike.
Alright, so just like that, this is back on. This side is on, nice and firm. So all we need to put back on is the seat now, and I mean, this bike is technically complete. All we're missing is the mirrors, but that's not a big deal.
I told him that.
Yeah. And we got to put this side on. I forgot about that. But we'll go ahead and put that on in the seat, and then we'll just show you how it looks. Alright, so just like that, this is back in. The seat is back in. Everything's nice. Look at this. Damn. This is nice. Some good stuff right here.
Let me see. Oh, and guys, we did the spark plugs on it. We just forgot to record.
Yeah.
But and that's what we were trying to figure out the throttle response with. We thought it was like it wasn't sparking, but it's gonna use spark plugs regardless.
Damn.
Oh,
All black. Blacked out.
That's our dream bike, a murdered out bike.
Mm-hmm.
Alright guys, so here's the bike all complete. We're finally closing out this video, and to be honest, we're doing it in such a hurry because we put up the bike for sale and literally somebody made us an offer and they want the bike right now, and they made us a great offer. And the guy's leaving back home to wherever he's from tomorrow morning.
So the way we fixed it was that we ended up painting the inside of the tank with a special paint for tanks.
Yeah,
and that's what ended up sealing all the rust. And now the fuel filter doesn't get clogged anymore. So now it's able to, like, when you step on it, now it actually takes off. So it restored all the power.
So yeah, that was the issue, because I know we told you guys it wasn't running and the RPMs were just like horrible.
Yeah, we changed the throttle body for nothing, but you know,
exactly.
We'll go ahead and just sell it again, because I mean.
Yep. So we're pretty much gonna sell the bike. There it is. Looking sick.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so that's going to be pretty much it for the build. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.